Hello, and welcome back to Lindsay Unfiltered. And we're back with more of Gypsy Rose's emails. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching the previous streams. Thank you so much for watching the previous videos. I appreciate that a lot. And it seems like, let me see where we are here. Actually are towards the end of November. So I'm going to start reading from the end of November here. Gypsy Rose's emails from the end of November on. So I'm going to get started really shortly here. Let me go ahead and post this to my. I want to go ahead and post it to my YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and post it to my Facebook really quickly. It's just going to take me a second. Okay. Reading. Okay. All right. Already posted those. All right, I'm back. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Jazz. You made it to a live. That's great. I usually go live like around 7 Central Standard Time, somewhere around there. Mondays and Fridays for sure. But since we're reading the emails, I go Wednesday too to try to get through some of these emails because there are a lot. There are thousands of pages of them. Thousands. When I say thousands, I mean thousands. Let's see here. And as I said, guys, we currently left off November 23rd. So we're almost into October here. Okay. I am about to start reading now. I just wanted to get it shared out to a couple of the other groups. All right, I think that works best. Okay. Let me get my handy dandy highlighter. I do like that. All right. Let's do a different color. Blue. Blue's cool. Okay. So we're at the end of November. And outbound, this is Gypsy. She says, nothing like waking up soaked in the morning, enjoying a little me time. Wish you were here, XOXO. So I'm assuming she's talking to Ken. And then the next message from her says, boyfriend number one promoted listening to fireflies, thinking of you. Have a good night. Next message, she says, so the comeback from don't be mad because Snow White didn't choose one of the dwarfs. She chose the tall, dark, handsome prince. LOL, dang. Think it's hitting below the belt these days. Short jokes suck. She then says, hi, thank you so much for the gift money. Somebody messages her and they say, I'm sorry, haven't sent you a letter or text lately. It was an accident. A drunk driver. Hey, Gypsy, it hit the truck and injured me badly. I'm trying to recover and get to feeling better before I come see you. Was very proud of you, how you handled your appearance in court. Was worried, but knew it was in God's hands. And I'm also glad to hear the news of you getting married. Made me very happy about that, hearing wonderful news about you, my dear friend. I hope they fed you for Thanksgiving. We'll be writing you soon, and I hope all is well with you. God bless you, Gypsy. Pray day and night for you, and we'll be coming to see you very soon. Love, your whoever the heck that is. Gypsy sends out a message saying, hey, Rach. She then sends out a message to, I'm assuming, what is Ken, that says, my soulmate, it's midnight and I'm up late rereading all of your letters from oldest to newest, and I'm just overcome with emotion. I'm tearing up like a sap. I do this every so often, and every time my heart melts. It's like effing Titanic cry every time. LOL. Just going back from the start, I can see how supportive and positive you've been. It really does just get me. Because knowing now that you're not a letter writer on the norm, seeing how often you have written to me is so sweet, and can totally see the signs now, because no one has ever been how you are with me. No one has ever complimented me, reassured me, or was so open as you have been with me. Aside from the slight flirting, it's always been just a soul connection between us that can remember wait, in which letters you were stealing my heart, can remember what was thinking and feeling without realizing it. It was a romantic love that was growing. Now we are months away from getting married. Can't believe how fast and easy our little spark for each other grew into this burning flame filled with love, passion, and high dopamine levels. LOL, aka you make me so happy. I am so ready to be Mrs. Gypsy Rose. I'm never going to take off my ring. That is one piece of jewelry can wear into visitation with, so you know. XOXO. So somebody sends our message and they say, hey, Gyps, heart you, you stupid asshole. And then she says, love you, you ass butt. And then she says, want to kiss your regional area. XOXO, LOL. And then she says, be thankful you're not fiance number one. Let's just say parents can be so nosy all up in my grill. What? So this is out inbound, outbound, inbound, outbound. I have no idea. It's just back and forth. But I'm going to read it. It starts off with, I sent you a pic of me. Happy Thanksgiving 2018. Love, Gypsy. Officially wanted to share the joyful news to all my friends and family that Ken and I are getting married in July. And then the person writes back, hey, Gypsy, let me know if you got my pic and message. God bless you, Deanna Kaiser. Happy holidays and a blessed new year. Many hugs and love from Say, I'm proud of you for going through this ordeal the way you have. I'm sure you already know how found what out about you through your case and publicity it's had all over the media. If you need a friend until you get out, I'm here for you. I will put as much money as I can on your books. I fully believe you did what you had to save yourself. My name is blank. And then Gypsy comes back and says, I passed the GED retest in math. I passed everything else with high scores. Cross all fingers for a 4-year scholarship. My scores were all above passing. Thanks to all who believed in me and sent prayers and encouragement. Love, Gypsy. And then the person says, "Hi, Gypsy. Figured out how to buy stamps, etc. What a great way for communication. I'm glad you got my photographs. The recent photographs that Mr. posted in your support group, Gypsy, you just keep getting more and more beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Know that must be weird to say under the circumstances, but you seem to be advancing, excelling in life. Very proud of you. Summer here has been hot. I've been boiling seafood and cooking lots of Cajun foods. How are you these days? How was summer for you? If there's any pictures of wildlife, swamp life that you want me to send, let me know. When you get to town, we can always go gator hunting or crawfishing. Be a swamp girl in no time, too. LOL, have a sweet day. Always nice to hear from you. Wish you beautiful thoughts and that a woohoo digital. How exciting. Thanks for keeping in touch often. And I'll try to figure this out with dot, dot, dot. If you guys are just joining me, make sure to go ahead and um, hit that like button. If you're just joining, go ahead and hit the like button for me, please. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so Gypsy sends a message to what seems like Christy, and she says, "Hey, Mom, how was Thanksgiving with everyone? My holiday consisted of a lot of food and a long nap and stayed up late talking on the phone until midnight. LOL. He told me you texted him about the wedding. Know it might be a little sudden, but he and I have been talking about it for a few months, and he did ask me officially in person last month. The reason for it, the reason for this is purely because we are 100% sure that we want to be lifelong partners. We've faced hardships, have overcome them together, and are just so complete together. And you're right, Dad deserves time with me, and he will have that. But I'm realizing my childhood and teen years are gone, and what is important is the next stage in my life, and that is something y'all want to be a part of. No, I'm not moving to Seattle when I get out. Most likely, we will have a place in Austin, Texas, just a couple of hours away from y'all and his family. So we're smack dab in the middle of both of our families, which I'm sure after he and I have some much needed couple time, I'll come stay with you and Dad for a bit. Our July wedding is just a small ceremony on a Thursday with an extra 2-hour visit after the ceremony. And then he will have double visiting sessions all weekend long, with the Friday being a food visit. We'll have a ring that he chose and bought, and we'll also be able to take pictures. We have spoken with the chaplain and filled out the paperwork. Has to pay the expenses, which he's spending hella money on my ring alone. I think he's crazy, but he insists. All in all, this isn't our big wedding, but this is something we both feel in our hearts, and we are happy. I'll talk to you soon, probably before you get this email. Love you so much." Okay, so from the looks of it, it seems as if Christy was more concerned about Gypsy getting out of prison and spending time with her dad, getting to know her family. And Gypsy was in a rush to get married to Ken. That's what it seems like from reading this. It does seem like Gypsy wanted to get married, like Ken wanted to get married, but he didn't know what the rush was for. Gypsy really wanted to get married, but we'll continue reading. If you guys are just joining, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. The outbound, this is from Gypsy. She says, "Just 5 more weeks until I turn in the paperwork for our little wedding." She then says, "Missing you, sending love and hugs." Someone messages her and says, "Hello, Gypsy. How are you today? I'm back at work again. Can you call me this weekend? Maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll be off work." Okay. Pretty sure this is to Ken. She says, "My perfect match. Sweetie, after another 5 hours of us just talking, trips to the store, and rereading the letters that started it all, I am just so happy. As for what we discussed earlier, agree that it will be just you and I for our ceremony. I'm sorry that we cannot have the wedding you envision as of now due to the circumstances, but in a few years that will change. Truth be told, I don't care about how big or small our wedding is. The party is for everyone else. Me saying my vows and pledging myself to you is for us. The important thing for me is becoming one with you and do so happily. Love you, my future. Remind me not to sound like a storybook princess when writing you letters. Sound so love struck. LOL. Listening to you read my letters over the phone. Like, I'm like, oh my God, how does he stand such a mushy girl? LOL. Okay. And then someone writes her, it still bothers me to such an extent that you're going through this, given the life you've had to endure. We're about the same age, have two babies, and been married, and you've been robbed of that. Feel your honesty is apparent in court. Much love and prayers to you, Gypsy. Keep your head up. You're a smart girl. Okay, so this is 11/26. So we're at towards the end of the month of November. All right, we'll take a quick drink break. It's sweetened sparkling water. It's pretty good. It has it has I don't know, like 10 calories, 0 calories, something like that. Anyway, someone writes Gypsy and they say, "Hey Gypsy, I'm so glad to hear from you. You know I always want to hear your lovely voice over the phone. Work from 5:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on average. Call me any late afternoon or evening. Got a new number for you too. Love you, Gypsy. Hope to hear from you soon. Can't wait to hear your voice too." Okay, Gypsy sends a message to what I'm assuming is Ken. A lot of these messages are just between Gypsy and Ken back and forth in in late 2018. She says, I got all the pics you sent except for ours. Figured. You were such a cute kid. Funny thing is you still have the same smile. LOL. Totes adorbs. Oh, and I have no more worries. I'm much prettier than LOL. Also, you look good with a goat beard thing. Gone. What? But I do love your baby face. A 5 o'clock shadow is as far as my inner thighs are willing to go for. Any more and I'll be too ticklish. LOL. And wow, your face was busted up badly. Ish. Wish I could have kissed every scrape and scratch away, babe. Missing you a lot. Love you, sweetie. Um, she then writes in, baby, got that information you need for your vows 60 days prior. Send me a copy of it to send a copy of it to Chaplain Greg Murphy. And then she gives the address. She'll call the correctional center address. He will read and approve it, and he will do the same with mine. He just needs to make sure it's appropriate. She then says, my dear love, do hope you have a better week ahead. Have faith in you that you'll get those curtains up. And once you do, just sleep your cute ass away. I'll call you in the afternoons again. So just in case you're asleep in the morning, my squeaky toy voice won't wake you. Always know you are thought of a love beyond measure. XOXO, love you, G. Message comes in, says, okay, that sounds good. Just got this on the 27th. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, I read that one already. Okay. Here's another inbound message to Gypsy. Look, you did the best you could to. He seriously didn't even deserve your help. This is a person talking to Gypsy about Nick, I assume. I am so I am so damn glad you're away from his toxic ass. I could see him being abusive. Ken is a great guy for you. Much better and a stable life to offer. So fill me in on the wedding details. I'm so happy for you. I know you are finally on the road to your best life. XOXO. And friends, I am writing to inform you that scheduled for my first parole hearing in December 2021, after which will be given my future release date from the Missouri Department of Corrections. The decision given by the parole board will take into consideration my behavior within the institution, classes, programming, uh, achievement, and accountability remorse for the crime committed. I'm writing to ask if anyone would like to send letters supporting my release on parole. Please write to the Missouri Board of Probation and Parole. All letters of support are appreciated and can make a difference when advocating for my release. So I guess this is Gypsy writing back to this person. Please send the letters to Department of Corrections Board of Probation and Parole. She sends the address. Please add my name and DOC number in the letter when referring to which inmate you wish to show support for release. This will make it easier for the board to place all letters in my file for my hearing. Due to the minimum mandatory statute of my charge, which I am under, must serve no less than 8.5 years of my 10-year sentence. Therefore, cannot be released no sooner than December of 2023. And that's when she was released. Crazy, huh? Hi, Amy. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. If you guys are just joining, make sure to hit the thumbs up button for me, guys. I'm trying to get into that little algorithm. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. I feel like I gulp so loud with this. It's good, but then I don't really like the aftertaste of it. It's good, but the aftertaste is not so good. It's good, but aftertaste, you know what I mean? So let me see something. All of those low calorie drinks are kind of like that, where they just they're good going in, but they're not too good aftertaste wise. Anyway, a little bit more. It's pretty good. Who is Deanna Kaiser? Who is that? I keep seeing her name pop up. That might be one to research. Deanna Kaiser. Okay. All right. So continuing. Gypsy says, Dear hubby, missing you so very much. The upcoming month is the loneliest for me, as I know it feels for you. With not only me being 1,800 miles away, but also being far from family, always remember as the season ends, the new one begins. The happiness we share through each season and year keeps my heart filled with everlasting love and nothing but melting lovey-dovey sweet pie moments with my soulmate. I have no idea. Inbound, hey Gypsy, let me know if you got my pick and message. God bless you, Deanna Kaiser. No, that's that woman's name again. I don't know who that is. Who's Deanna Kaiser? Have a safe trip to New York City. New pic. She looks beautiful. That's Gypsy. Gypsy also says, wow, met a girl that has a very similar childhood to mine, but her mom was more of the mental aspect of Munchausen by proxy. It was nice to meet someone that I can relate with. She then sends a message to Ken. She says, my world, love it when you call me baby. Love that when you ask how my day was. Adore how you include me in your day-to-day chores, like shopping trips. Love it when you tell me you wish that I was there with you. That she then says, LOL, sent you an email only half done. Anyway, my point, I love you. She then sends another message saying, eating pizza and gearing up for the epic game, missing you, wishing you were right next to me, XOXO. She then says, I'm hating on your Cowboys right now. Right about now, fuck. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to just read this. I don't know who's sending this to who, but happy holidays and a blessed new year. Many hugs and love. Just got ICS. Oh my God, you look amazing. Miss you like crazy, Batman. Sorry to hear about the breakup. If you need to vent, let me know, girly. It was hard for me going back to county and again, but it's over now and I can make peace with the past and look forward to the future. That sounds like Gypsy. Love ya. I miss you much. I'm heading to county for trial next week. I'm a defense witness. I made a choice on my own. I've matured a lot lately, especially after taking ICVC. Feel in my heart I'm doing the right thing by sticking by his side. So she thought her testimony was sticking by Nick's side? Ain't no way. I'm doing okay. The years are passing by fast. I do have news. Ken and I are getting married next July. We're keeping it on the DL because he wants to meet my dad and ask for his blessing. He really has been amazing to me. Never knew someone could be so giving and loving without using me. He makes me better and he the do from behind walls. Okay. And then she sends another message. No, LOL will shoot you a call like Sunday. And she says, okay, me our game smack talking. It will be a close game. This is the one night of the year we're at war, referring to probably a football game. Someone sends her a message and says, busy day, filmed the Dr. Oz show. Went really well. We're resting up, just walked over 4 miles at the hotel, resting up for a little while, then going walk around town tonight. Love you. She then says, that person then says, they couldn't find the order, need the. Gypsy then writes back, I don't get a confirmation number due to me doing a. And then she says, baby, I fell asleep at like 11:15, you're 9:15. Sorry I didn't call to say goodnight. Feel sad about it. Just now waking up. Love you. Inbound. I think this may be probably Ken. Let's just say it's Ken here. Hey, love, it's okay. I'm just happy you got some rest. And don't hate on the Cowboys, Gyps. You know your team too. I'm holding you to our bet. And don't worry, I'll still send you that pic soon, wink. Headed into work now, but love you. You being on my mind will help me get through this shift. Like always. Can't wait to talk to you for 5 hours again soon. Love to hear how your week has been and give me updates on your new friendship. Forever and always thinking of you. Okay. So Gypsy writes back. She says, "Oh, love you too, Mr. Abercrombie and Fitch model." What? XOXO, and I'll pay you what you're owed on your day off. On a day we can talk for hours on end. But don't laugh if I'm very awkward. 95% of everything in that area. What? 95% of everything in that area will be experienced with you as a first. Huh? What? You know what? According to the story that I heard, that's not true. 95% of everything in that area will be experienced with you as a first. Okay, let's just go. Let's just pass that up. Okay, I have a confession. The real reason I would like that picture of you is not only because you are so drop dead gorgeous, but also because we've only ever gone so far. The rest is to be untouched until after marriage. She says, LOL, jokes aside, when I'm released, I will change almost instantly. So, in some small way, it will make me feel more at ease with you when that day comes. What the fuck? God knows we're going to be fighting for dominance. You might as well start paying for the damages to the hotel room now. LOL, love you, babe. PS a 5. I don't even know. The next one says, darling, was thinking about our future plans and have a really good feeling about waiting after about 6 months after release to start on working a family. We'll get on birth control right before my out date, so we're good until the right time. That gives us 6 months to bond and in any other ways we need to. And 9 months to cuddle, watch every season of all our favorite TV shows. Me reading a cookbook behind your back, trying to cook for you. LOL. And can't forget the love with the bun in the oven. The loving with the bun in the oven. I don't know. I don't know. The love, these are my thoughts, babe. Okay, so she's already planned the wedding, right? She's planned the wedding. They planned the wedding for July of 2019, from what it seems like, something like that. They planned the wedding for July of 2019. And now she's saying she's fast forwarding all the way until when she gets out. She's like, okay, 6 months after I get out, that's when we should start having a baby. Right? Right? When did she have her baby? Somebody pull up a calendar, or somebody needs to do the math and see when she had her baby, because she planned that she wanted to wait until 6 months after she was released to have a baby. That about checks out to me. I wasn't counting, but hey, that checks out. All right, someone sends her a message after Gypsy told them happy holidays and a blessed new year. They say, many hugs and love from I so enjoy visit on the phone, pictures on Facebook from her trip to New York and the Dr. Oz show. I just decorated for Christmas. Don't put a lot of decorations up. Not like I did when the kids were young. I'm making a healthy candy for Christmas. That's for me. It tastes like a Mounds bar, but much healthier and no sugar. Thanks again for the phone call. Love you. She is lying. Diane says she is lying. Nick said they did it in all 3 holes. Yes. Yes. I don't know what she's talking about when she says that. Christine. Hey, Christine. If you guys are just joining, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. Yeah, that's kind of weird. 95%. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, Gypsy sends a message. She says, well, our wedding is on July 18th. This is not our big wedding, obviously. When I get out, we will have a big one with all the family there. This is just to make it official, but it will be the best little prison wedding Chillicothe has ever had. LOL. We do get to write our own vows and take pictures. We'll have a gold band and I will have silver. Unfortunately, my ring can't have any stones due to the rules. So he's looking into buying me a ring with some kind of design. The damn train without stones. We will have a 2-hour visit on the wedding day, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, an 8-hour visit on each day, with Friday being a food visit that he can bring in food in for me and a wedding cake. The state of Missouri does not have conjugal visits, so no wedding anytime soon, but we are just so content with being together and have asked him, I'm like, are you sure you're okay with being abstinent until I come home? And he always reassures me that he is content with just coming home and having a 4.5-hour conversation with me and just talking about any and everything. And I believe him. We both have a strong enough bond through communication that the lack of physical connection is put aside for reasons of being faithful to each other, and we are just too happy together to even dwell on that too much. Having a relationship while I'm still in prison was not my intention, but from the first letter I ever got, there was something that was just this pure of heart, honest person vibe. And in the beginning, it wasn't a romantic thing. We just became best friends. Like, could be my absolute self to him without judgment, and he has always taken my side. Even through the many letters, countless phone calls, we just started falling for one another. Then he came to visit me, kissed me, got in trouble for kissing me. He got a 6-month suspension from visiting. After 6 months, came back here, and now we're 8 months from getting married. LOL. All laughs aside, he has been a huge blessing, and yes, he is very stable. Nothing at all. Thank God. Hey, Lee. How are you? Next message. She says, good morning, love. I'm sure you would laugh if you saw me after just waking up. My hair looks like you had your way with me caveman style. And all, say before coffees, was a series of grunts. LOL. Love ya. XOXO. She sends another message. She says, this remains true. You are and have always been my happy place. You have been nothing but a total sweetie to me, and love you as you are. And that love only gets stronger with time. Love you, soulmate. Next message says, good news. JPay has placed a delete button. But wait, what? Hold up. Okay, what? What, that came out of nowhere. Okay, let's read this one and highlight it, because what the does this mean? What does this one here mean? We need to put that in red. Do we have a red highlighter? Because yeah. Good news. No, not red. I need you guys to be able to see this one. Let's make it yellow. Good news. JPay has placed a delete button, so don't always have to see my sister's perfect fake face. Bye, Felicia. Okay. LOL. Okay, that was bad. Good news. JPay has placed a delete picture button, so don't have to always see my sister's perfect fake face. Where the fuck did that come from? Bro, what? They said there was competition between Gypsy wanted to compete with me, but I was like, I don't see it. They said it, but I don't see it, right? I'm gonna read it one more time for those of you that didn't see it. that didn't see it. Okay. So, Gypsy says, good news. JPay has placed a delete picture button. So don't have to always see my sister's perfect fake face. Bye, Felicia. LOL. Bro, what? That's crazy. Now that one took me for one. That took me for one. That made my mouth drop. That one. Like, cause where did that come from? Like, you out of line. All right, so we're on December 1st. We're finally broke into December. Gypsy's talking to Ken, still planning the wedding, telling family about the wedding. Come see, come all that. She then says, hold on. Take app your phone and send it to yourself via this email app. Official intent to share the joyful news to all friends and family that Ken and I are getting married in July. Christine says she is always and will be jealous of Mia. She's beautiful and successful highly, and you can tell Mia's boyfriend adores her. I mean, honestly, well, who thinks like? I mean, I wouldn't like think like. She's basically saying she's glad they made a delete button so she doesn't have to see her sister's face. Like, girl, what? Mm-mm. I don't like that. Um. Uh-uh. Okay. Here's another one. She says, "This is Gypsy Blanchard. I'm writing to all who have sent me emails of encouragement and support to please know that I do very much appreciate the kindness of your time to write me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Don't always have the time to respond as I have a full schedule with work and school as well as other beneficial classes that require a lot of my full attention. However, I do want to convey the outreach of supportive mail has made my day. I don't know why I'm highlighting that. Unfortunately, my JPay account on my personal tablet is now having technical issues. So she's basically saying, if I don't write you back, delete me. We read that one already. Okay. Okay, read that one. Okay. This is somebody sending a message into Gypsy. It said, "Hi, Gypsy. I am not sure you will get this. My hopes are high that you will. You have such a harrowing story and dare I say, feel for all that you had to endure. Your life was definitely a rough one, and now sadly you're still paying that price. The minute heard of your story, I felt such compassion and empathy and just had to try to write you. You have such a beautiful heart and soul. It truly shines through you. So never lose that about yourself. Would love to get to know you better. And if you are open to that, that would be awesome. Do hope to hear back from you and hope your day is as beautiful as you are." No idea who that is. Christine says, standing in line at the bank, listening to Jip emails, getting random side eyes. Oh my goodness. Why do I feel like I read all of these? Hold on. Nope, I didn't read this one. I read this one, but I didn't read this one. So this is someone writing to Gypsy. They say, "Hey Gypsy, I was so happy to get a response from you. I'm glad that you're finding peace and support from those of us who have reached out. You deserve peace. How's it where you are? Do you get treated all right? Are there nice women around you? Hope you have friends there that have your back. I first saw your story on Dr. Phil. Remember that I felt so bad for you. You never had the chance at a life that you were free to experience all the world had to offer. I know the circumstances were truly awful and you have to spend time there. But once you get out, you have the whole world to experience. I was happy to see the support you were getting from your dad and your stepmom. It's wonderful that through this circumstance, you have seen the love and support from your family. So, what kind of things do you like to do? Do you draw or write or anything like that? I like to draw. Not as good as it, not at as good at it as was in high school, but still love it. Think pass that love down to my daughter because she's becoming quite the artist. She enjoys watercolors these days, watercolors and drawing on her iPad. She is really good. What is your favorite color? Mine is brown. Oh, I did read this one. Not a lot of people like brown, as I get a lot of brown really from people when I tell them this is my favorite. Uh huh. Uh huh. I did read that one. I definitely did read that one. I don't think I read her response. She said, "My classes are going fine. They keep me on my toes. Always have homework, always have something going on. I like helping others because I feel like it makes a difference, even to just one person. My mission will always be to save someone from ending up like me. My story and life is one of a lot of trials and hardships, but this is not the end for me. My will have a blank." Someone texts her and they say, "Wow, I sent you a message a long time ago. Your case has always been on my mind and wish you well. You never deserve to be treated the way you did. Hope all is well." Okay, the next one. Okay, the next one she says, "Dear hubby, hope you have a smooth shift at work. You tell those drunk floozies they can keep their numbers that you are almost a married man. Wow, looking back, we fell in love with a time span." Let me read that again. "Dear hubby, hope you have a smooth shift at work. You tell those drunk floozies they can keep their numbers that you are a almost married man. While looking back, we fell in love within a time span of 4 months from first letter to first visit. That's damn near love at first sight. I guess when it's right, no." The next message says, "As I lay here early in the morning, just take this time to thank God for bringing you into my life. There's never been a more joyful feeling than that of which you gave me. You fill my heart with love and my world with happiness. I am so crazy for you." If you guys are here, make sure you hit that like button for me. Thank you guys so very much. So, something I notice when it comes to reading these emails, how Gypsy talks to Ken and how Ken talks to Gypsy. I'm not going to really focus on how he talks to her, but how she talks to him is very similar to how she talked to Nick, right? That's all I'm going to say. I mean, you can tell that, she's definitely got a little bit more education here than in the text messages. Um, but the text messages with Nick, they showed the same type of like love, adoration, like obsession with Nick as she's showing here with can, in my opinion. All right. So I don't know who this is. This is somebody writing to Gypsy. They said, sorry, didn't see or read any articles. Think you should tell blank how you really feel next email. LOL. No, seriously. Approve, y'all make each other happy and trust each other. That's the main thing that matters. It works until both of you give up. Sorry to hear about the 15-minute limit. That's a bummer. So you'll have to hang up and recall. Better get a call in with you before the call get to talk. Told him to call whenever. It's fine. Okay, we'll call you when you can so we can talk. Got the email about the petition interview. I'll call her and talk about it. Love you. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's December. What is going on with these emails? These emails are warped. Gypsy says, love talking last night. By the way, do you have any for a angry FUCK love and relationship songs? So she's asking somebody for love and relationship songs. I don't know. Goodness gracious. Okay. So somebody's saying happy St. Patrick's Day. These are obviously old. I've read all these. Right. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Right, Dan. Happy Thanksgiving when it's November. Happy 4th of July. Happy St. Patrick's Day in December. Like, what? And a blessed new year? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hugs, Gypsy. Happy and a blessed new year. What? Huh? They're probably thinking, like, if somebody comes back and reads these 7 years from now, they won't know what we're talking about. If somehow these get out 7 years from now, they won't know what we're like, what the heck? I'm trying to understand. And then they're like repeating so many different times. Okay, here's one here. It says, hi there, pretty lady. How you doing these days? Did your address change? Because I still want to send you some postcards. It's crawfish. All right. Read that one. Read that. A lot of these are repeated. Okay. Let's read this one. I so enjoyed visit on the phone, pictures on Facebook from our trip to New York and the Dr. Oz show. I just decorated for Christmas. Don't put a lot of decorations up. Not like I did when the kids were young. I'm making healthy candy for Christmas. I did read this one. That, for me, it tastes like a Mounds bar, but much healthier and no sugar. Thanks again for the phone call. Love you. This one says, okay, I read that one. Just writing you to tell you, keep your head up. You don't deserve to be in prison. 199. Hey, you not wrong for what happened to your mom. But then again, you are. Because you shouldn't have unalived her. I mean, she was unaliving you slowly. But I feel like you should have ran away and made her suffer like you did. You should have went about it different. That's all I got to say. Go and be good. Just a little time. And G, you get an early release and you need to sue Hulu for making the act. That was wrong, period. Because how the hell they gonna go out and put your story out in their own ward? Nah, write me back, man. And then all kinds of gibberish at the end. But this person seems like the first person out of all these messages that says you're wrong because you shouldn't have done this to her, right? She sends out a message. She says, "You're the most perfect man ever. I'm so blessed you chose me to be your lifelong partner. It is moments like this that I'm reminded of why you marry me. Hi, sweet lady. I'm happy you liked the postcards. Didn't know if you were into scrapbooking still or just wanted different scenery. I've got a few from Louisiana to send to you too. The home state." I'm telling you guys, this is Ryan. This is Ryan. This will be the second year that I send a Christmas card, which is a year closer to you coming home. All wave and dearest because I'm curious. LOL. Who? People are saying that she met Ryan in 2020. Earlier than that, she was talking to, in my humble opinion, she was talking to Ryan and Ken at the same time. Started talking to them around the same time. Maybe Ryan a few months after, but I've got a few from Louisiana to send to you too, the home state, and she's calling this guy boyfriend number 2. I think he was just a friend at this time though, but yeah. And it seems like, from what I'm observing here, Ken and Gypsy did a lot of love bombing back and forth. A lot of it. Like, they want to make sure that the other one felt the same way or whatnot. All right, someone writes Gypsy. If you guys are just joining, make sure to hit that like button for me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Someone says, "Dearest Gypsy, thank you for sending hugs. If would have known, could have tried to be in the court for you for supportive and friendly faces. Under the circumstances, you held your own. It was nice to see you out, even if just a short time. If anything, and again, you're becoming more and more beautiful. How are you these days? Are things calm, serene, and peaceful for the Christmas season? My truck driver husband is in St. Louis, Missouri today at the loading docks. He said it's 30 degrees and lightly snowing. Stay warm and sending love and lots of hugs. Was thinking of you today. Was looking for in Cajun food. Found one with bacon though. Everybody loves bacon. Hope all is great for you. Saying hello always. You will be invited to our big wedding when I'm released. No joke. I've made pretty solid friends in the last 2 years, and you were one of them. Oh, well, funny phone story. Well, the Christmas season is in full bloom, and next week we're putting together a dinner. Try and make the best of the holidays. Sending love your way." No idea who the hell that is. Sending you some pics. Gypsy says, "Never realized how much the essay I had experienced had affected me. I'm going to see the therapist about it. You think something so long ago was dealt with, but the emotional and mental damage still remains. I talked about it. He is super supportive and sensitive. It's times like these that remind me why I love him so." Next message says, "Thanks, sweetie. Call me when you can. Love you. All is good. Just need to run something by you." Ma'am. I think that might be Christy. I don't know. Happy holidays and a blessed new year. Many hugs and love from. Okay. She just says, "How have you been there?" I'm gonna take a quick break, guys, to sip this flavored water. If you guys are just joining, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. I've been reading for about an hour these emails. Probably the most interesting thing that I've read that made my mouth drop was that's it's good in a bad way. I don't know how I feel about that. But the most interesting thing I've read the entire night, guys. I'm gonna read it again because it's just appalling. On December 1st, 2018, Gypsy sent a message to someone and said, "Good news, JPay has placed the delete picture button so I don't have to always see my sister's perfect fake face. Bye, Felicia." That was probably the worst one. Like, what? I don't get it. But here we are. Outbound. This is Gypsy. She says, "Babe, can I ask you something? I want you to be totally honest. Even if you think I don't want to hear it, do I call you so too much? Because if so, I understand. And I can only call when you want me to because I ask because I don't want to stress you or disrupt your work." My thing is there no line for the phone? Is Gypsy Rose the only one in the phone line? Does nobody else have people they need to call? How are you able to call folks back to back like this? I don't get it. And the next message, um, Ken says, "What? Me know you. I just love you, girly." Wait, no, I don't know if that's Ken. I'm gonna just stop there. Want to make it clear that I'm with you no matter what, that this life is our journey, no matter what happens. We're here for each other. You're beautiful beyond words, and I'm smitten. Don't go anywhere, Kay. Love you. Then says, "Oh my God, no, love your calls any and all times of the day. Your voice is what powers me through these long weeks. Like, not even kidding. Don't know what I'd do without you, babe." Another message. "Hello, Gypsy. Have been watching the act on Hulu. The only reason I got Hulu to begin with. I'm stuck on the show completely. I'm not sure what to even say truthfully, besides, I'm glad you got away from the sick jokes preyed upon you. Sure, you get a billion messages per day, but if you get the urge to write someone back, please do so. Your hair is absolutely beautiful and long. My best friend was at Chillicothe. You may know her. She's in Vandalia now. But I know a lot of other people in there too. Girl named and I'm sure more. Well, I'll be waiting on a reply. With many years of getting better. Ooh, sounds serious. LOL, that's great, baby. Happy holidays to you too. Brought a few cheap Christmas decorations for the galley on the boat. We will have a nice meal. Gyps sitting in a tree kissing. First comes love, second comes marriage, then with a baby carriage. LOL, sorry, boo. Have to tease you a bit, love you. Now the end sounds like Rod, but I don't know who was at the beginning. Next one's Gypsy. She says, "Hello, totally love the e-card with the bacon and egg. I do still scrapbook. It gives me something crafty to do when I am bored. Ken is my fiance. We've been together about a year and a half, and he is very good to me." I'm pretty sure that is Ryan she's talking to. This person says, "This is my last stamp. I've enjoyed talking with you over the last 6 months. Hope you have a nice holiday season. Wish you the best and hope your time there goes by swiftly. Thanks for writing me so many times. You deserve the best and I hope you find it. No longer have the P.O. box. I'll probably keep this app for a little while longer just in case. Wish I could have known you better, but it's all good. New Year. The next person messages her and they say, most definitely. If you feel like you need to talk about it, then do so. That way you have the tools to do so. It's a hard thing to bury it and thinking you're okay. You do what you need to do. You 129%. I've been battling a migraine all day. Gypsy then says, really? Oh my God, so freaking excited. Can't wait to see you and my little angel. Sorry. So someone writes Gypsy and they say, so saw my PO for the last time today. Yay plus. What? Okay, so this says outbound. So it looks like this is Gypsy, right? It says outbound. So Gypsy says, browsing my contacts looking for a boo thing. I'm lonely and cold. Come be my late night boy toy. All right, I thought she was just engaged and happy with Ken. The next message says, my lover and soulmate, just wanted to tell you that I love you and I do appreciate you being sensitive about what we talked about a few days ago. However, please don't shut me down. I want to try and have what small intimacy if we can. Please know that I'm in no way uncomfortable with you as you know me to my core. I adore you. And all I meant is I'm trying to become everything you need me to be as a best friend, a lover, a wife, your other puzzle piece. Yes, we do take on hardships together and we're there for each other through our struggles and our past. Right now, I would love to just wake up in your arms, kiss you with emotion, as you call it, aka French kiss, and make love all morning long because know that you are mine and know that you love me and want to feel every inch of that and love all on me. And yeah, truth be told, have never made love before, but know when I do, it'll be pretty amazingly breathtaking because it's with my perfect husband who just can't even put into words how much I love you. Have a good day at work. I will call you soon. XOXO love, wifey. She then sends a message. The bad nightmares are back. Oh, this seems like someone writing to her. Let's read it. Gypsy. So you're trying to set me up for another drive-by. See? LOL. Can't believe you're willing to share boyfriend number 2. Don't have that much of me to share. It's hard to look up someone with just a name on Facebook. Could use whatever hometown she is from so can narrow down the search. You could also give me her ID number so I could look her up on the inmate database so I can confirm it's actually her. Does she have any kids? Suppose friends that don't really matter, but it's good to know. Say she's cute, but I don't know. I'm very picky, so I'll be the judge. Huggies. Eking to you. I don't know what they're saying. I was thinking we could be of a benefit. Hold on. I was thinking we could be of a benefit to one another. This is Gypsy talking here. Okay. I'm just using the context clues that I was given, okay? I'm using the context clues that I was given. So boyfriend number 2, I'm going to say with an educated guess is Ryan, okay? The fiance is Ken, right? So Gypsy tells boyfriend number 2, she says, I was thinking we could benefit to one another. You're single and have zero sex life with blank and was shut down last night. Now he wants to dodge that topic because he knows I'm slightly uncomfortable with him. But instead of working on it, wait, he totally shut me down. Like, I'm too tired style or some other time. So perhaps we could utilize this attraction between us if the moment arises. I'm perfectly comfortable with you, so what's up? I have no idea what this one's about. I have no idea what this message here is about. This one is, yeah, this one, I have no idea who this is from, who it's going to. It's very confusing. Okay. Gypsy writes to Christy and she says, Mom, really need to talk. Don't know what to do. It seems like no matter what I do, the outcome is wrong. Yesterday, that I need to talk to the therapist about why I have issues opening up about intimacy, physical intimacy due to my past with some abuse. Anyway, he was very supportive, but now he dodges bringing up sex like it's the plague. I know he's trying to do what he thinks is best for my emotional health, but it just makes it worse knowing we can't be intimate physically and I'm too uncomfortable even talking about it. And he takes it as I'm uncomfortable with him as a person. And then Christy or Rod, they say baby girl, if you feel unsure about getting married in July, you can always put it off to the following year. Just think he's worried about you and he's hurting because you're hurting. And when you love someone, you hurt when they hurt. It's the way it goes. It shows that he loves you and he doesn't want you to hurt. We'll always be here if you need to talk about it. I know we talked about it today and you feel comfortable talking to me about it. I'm glad you can tell me everything. You've been dealt a bad hand for a very long time. So many levels of abuse, and you didn't deserve one bit of it. It will be hard to let your guard down no matter who it is. You have to learn to trust again in certain aspects of your life. We aren't all here to hurt you. We're here to help you because when you love someone, that's what you do. That wall will come down brick by brick and it's at your own pace, no one else's. You have to be comfortable in your skin before you can give. I don't know what this says. Whatever can do to help, I'm here from you for you. Gypsy then says, I'm starting to have a wedding present in the works for you. Love you. So someone sends Gypsy a message and says, a benefit want to one another, you say. Interesting. A zero sex life. That describes me the last few years, eek at this point now. Wow. Can't believe the horny Turkish toad Canaan turned you down. Seems to me like telling him you were in any way uncomfortable has shut him down for business completely. I'm sure at some point he will come back around. Anyways, I'm not exactly sure, but how exactly are we going to utilize this attraction between us? If the moment ever arises, of course. LOL. Hope all is well on your end. PS. Just looked it up and I send the pictures online on November 29th, just a week ago today. Talk to you soon. Who is this? Who is this? Is that who I think it is? So Gypsy, so another person writes here. This must be the time when the act is airing. and they say, "Hi, Gypsy. I'm just checking in to see how you're holding up. It sucks to see that you are having to go through this. I was watching the Act series they are showing. The whole thing is a mess. Feel when you get released, you'll have so much support to help you move forward with a normal life, whatever that may be for all of us. Would like to send a little money to help you out. It may not be much. Let me know if that will be okay. Stay strong. Welcome. Life has so much waiting for you when you get out. Believe in yourself and you can do many good and amazing things. Believe God has so much goodness for you. God bless you. Find comfort this holiday knowing that you are a free spirit in life, a free spirit to begin a new life when you are released. We don't always know why we go through what we do. We do know that we don't have to go through it again. Some by choice, some by circumstance. You're going to be an amazing woman that will live life, love life, and make a difference for others that have been victims of things out of their control. Merry Christmas, Gypsy." So then Gypsy says, "Have decided on a course of action. I'll let you send that text. And I think you should take yourself out of the group as well as unfriend her on Facebook. Number two will call and tell her about my disapproval of the show. Number three, if I don't hear the word show canceled, I'm messaging my father. What? Number four, if all else fails, fight fire with fire and contact the media, and shit's gonna get real." Headline: Stepmother of Gypsy Blanchard exploits stepdaughter. One way or another, this will end. What is she talking about? What? I don't know. Stepmother of Gypsy Blanchard exploits stepdaughter. One way or another, this will end. I have no idea what Gypsy's talking about or why she's coming for Christy, why she's coming for Mia. Um, I think it's because they were still doing shows or, interviews, and she didn't like that. Um, I think I'm going to stop there for today, but I think the most important things mentioned were this boyfriend number two situation. Gypsy Rose saying that she was uncomfortable. Like you guys said, she's not uncomfortable talking about sex and things like that, but her making that narrative. There's a guy from Louisiana sending her postcards. She wants to delete pictures of her sister's perfect fake face. She wanted to wait until after 6 months to have a baby. Some woman named Deanna Kaiser, don't know her. She's 100% sure that she wants to be lifelong partners with Ken. Just a lot of this revolves around Ken. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to have a baby. And when Ken doesn't respond the way she wants to, she usually resorts to talking to someone else about it, running to someone else about it quickly. And now there's some drama with Christy. Stepmother of Gypsy Blanchard exploits stepdaughter. Fight fire with fire and contact the media, and shit's gonna get real. No idea what that's about either, guys. But we're gonna read some more of this. I'll probably come back on Wednesday. I'll be dropping a video tomorrow, more than likely. I do want to talk about this case of the Lit family. It's a family here on YouTube, and apparently they're being accused of child exploitation and things like that. It seems to happen so much. Um, seems to happen so much. And the YouTube sector where these kids are like forced to do these things. And I think it'd be interesting if we just look at it and talk about it. But I thank everybody for coming. If you guys could hit the like button, I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye now.